What's up, YouTube? Happy New Year, happy January 1st. Today's video is going to be a simple video about how much this shooting film actually costs. I know a lot of people might have this question. I had this question when I first started shooting film, and I really didn't know until I actually started shooting, so I really wanted to make a video on this. So let's get this video started. So the first things first is, what type of film will you be shooting? For me, I shoot with the Mamiya RZ, which is a medium format camera. It takes 120 film. And I also have a 35mm Yashica FX2, I believe it is, which is 35mm camera. And it gives you about 36 exposures compared to my 120, which gives me about 10. If you have a 6x5 medium format camera, I believe you get closer to 15 shots per roll compared to 10 on 6x7. So yeah, keep that in mind. My first tip for you guys would be to buy online. It's much cheaper than when I first started shooting film. I was buying here locally at Central Camera, and I was paying about $54 a pack of 120 film, and online I pay about $35 to $40 per pack. So that started to save me about $15 a roll, which was a big change. I was able to buy way more film for cheaper. And I was able to shoot more. All the numbers I'm throwing out right now are for Portra 400 and Portra 160. So for the 35mm people, your packs cost about the same for Portra 160, but for Portra 400, you're about $7 to $8 more, which give or take is still a good deal. Seeing that you get 36 exposures compared to 10, I think that's a really big difference. However, I mean, it's just the format. The film is actually smaller, and yeah. When you get into Portra 800, your price starts to go up about another $10 per roll for 120, which Portra 800, I rarely use, mainly because I'm usually shooting in daylight. So usually I'm shooting either Portra 160, Portra 400, or like anywhere in the 400 to 100 ISO range. The only time I really shoot Portra 800 is if I know it's like, shady outside. If it's a very cloudy day, I might need Portra 800. But other than that, it's usually Portra 400. Kodak just brought back their E100 film, which is on the box it says extremely fine grain. I'm very excited to see what the difference is between that and Portra. But the price goes up almost $20 more. It is about $70 a pack of 120, and for 35mm per roll is about $13. So a big change in how much it is, but they did bring it back. I'm excited to see what people do with that film, and I hope to get some of that film here in the near future. So after you shoot your film, you have to get it developed. I find here in Chicago that it's relatively cheaper than most places. I think most places range from anywhere from like $8 to like $12, versus here in Chicago, I pay about $5 per roll of 120, and then it's about $7.50 per roll of 35mm film at 36 exposures, which is pretty good. So now you're about at $15 per roll with buying and getting your film developed. And after you get it developed, you have to get it scanned. I think most places outside of Chicago usually, bundle the two, so you get it developed and scanned for about probably like anywhere from like 10 to 15 bucks. And that's, added on to the money you pay to, on the film. So now you're looking at about 20 bucks per roll, which it still isn't terrible. But it gets costly. As you can see, $20 per roll, and you only get 10 shots per roll. So for me, that's like crazy. This was a short video. I really wanted to just put in perspective how much shooting film actually costs. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video and you want to see more, comment below what you want to see, and like this video down below. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I think I'm at like 315 subscribers. I love all 315 of you guys. I really appreciate all of you guys, And I hope to keep growing to help out more people. See you next time.